Strong, Ukraine. You can beat the big bad Russians.
I'm surprised they're still doing good. But when I went and looked into it further, it came to my attention that some news sources aren't really reporting this accurately. Let me give you some updates. So for one, you see a lot of these Russians like getting captured and their tanks being blown up, and the fact that they don't fight at night because they don't have NVGs is what people are saying. Some of that might be true. It could all be true. And some of it definitely is true. Let me put that straight. There are definitely Russian soldiers being captured. But now let me tell you this. The ones that you see getting captured are very young. They're like 17, 18, 19. Not even like out of their teen years. And those are what you call, like a little bit of a feeler force. What Russia is actually doing right now is they're gauging where the heaviest resistance is, where they should go with their main tank columns, where they should send their real specialized troops with the NVGs. Because when it comes to war, it's not as easy as just driving your tanks into a city and taking it. There were claims that they would have taken Kiev by now, but when you think of it like in a military tactician way, you can't do that. You gotta send in your main assault force, your infantry, to take the city. Because if they don't, any military tank or any like armament, troop, transport, anything like that is gonna get shot at from every single direction, more than one at once. Because you get all these Ukrainians sitting in their apartment buildings that no one's living in right now, they will definitely shoot a rocket out of one of those windows. And everybody and their mom got a Molotov. If you throw that on an engine block, you will burn out that engine. So yeah, you really gotta take control of that city with your troops first. So they're doing great. They are doing amazing, Ukraine, right now. They're holding it back. But realistically, I don't really think the Russian forces are being held back quite yet. They're doing tactical pauses, waiting for their troop transports, waiting for their gas trucks, all that. An armored force can only move so far in a day. If they outmove their supply lines, they're gonna die or get captured or run out of gas. Similar mistakes that the Nazis made in World War II, where they just had to sit around and couldn't wait for their supply lines to catch up. So it's very interesting indeed. Hold strong, Ukraine. You got the upper hand as of now, but there's a 3-mile-long armored column moving toward Kiev. And once that gets a little closer, they might start using those flamethrower tanks to just burn out the civilian population and all the troops. So it's very scary. It could go really bad here. The other bit is they're currently shelling a town that's like 9 miles away from Poland. One misfire will cause an Article 5 response from NATO, which means you shoot Poland accidentally and hurt somebody, even if you don't hurt somebody. If you attack a NATO country, all the other NATO countries have to respond. And there you go. World War III. Crazy, crazy times we live in. Hold strong!